I don't blur what I feel. I let it stay real. I don't blur what I feel. Even when the truth cuts through. I used to soften every edge till the meaning disappeared. Turn my heart into a shadow just to keep the room from fear. I would dress it up in maybes, wrap it loose in careful tone, till what started clear and grounded barely felt like mine at all. But I got tired of translating what was simple from the start. Tired of watching honest language fall apart in borrowed forms. So now I let the feeling stand without a fog around its name. If it lives inside me clearly, why should I make it vague? I have learned that truth grows thinner every time I make it bend. What was meant to stay whole should not have to play pretend. I don't blur what I feel, I let it stay real. I don't hide it in soft confusion just to make it easier. I don't blur what I feel, even when the truth cuts through. What is honest does not weaken just because it reaches you. I have seen too many moments lost inside a softer lie. Too many almost something answers fade before they could arrive. And I do not want to offer half a shape and call it deep. I would rather leave it open than pretend it's mine to keep. There is mercy in the straight line, there is kindness in the clear. Not everything that's honest has to vanish into air. So when I tell you what is moving underneath my skin tonight, I will not dim down its meaning, I will leave it in the light. I have learned that truth grows thinner every time I make it bend. What was meant to stay whole should not have to play pretend. I don't blur what I feel, I let it stay real. I don't hide it in soft confusion just to make it easier. I don't blur what I feel, even when the truth cuts through. What is honest does not weaken just because it reaches you. Maybe I was taught to soften every feeling till it smiled, to make the sharp parts prettier, to make the plain parts mild. But I have found that deeper things do not need that kind of grace. They only need an open room and someone brave enough to stay. I am not trying to be cruel, I am not trying to be hard. I just know that when I blur it, I betray my own heart. So I leave the colors clean, I leave the edges where they are, and trust that what is meant to matter will survive without the dark. No smoke, no haze, no half-lit little phrase. No blur, no spin, just the truth settling in. I feel it, I know, I let it show. No need to hide what stays inside. Now I move with calmer language, but the center stays the same. I do not fear a clearer meaning, I do not run from what I name. There is peace in being certain, even if the room gets still. There is strength in not diluting what the soul already feels. So if my voice comes out more plainly, do not call it less refined. I have learned that honest feeling does not need to be redesigned. I don't blur what I am carrying, I don't thin it down to fit. I would rather let it breathe and let the silence live with it. I have learned that truth grows thinner every time I make it bend. What was meant to stay whole should not have to play pretend. I don't blur what I feel, I let it stay real. I don't hide it in soft confusion just to make it easier. I don't blur what I feel, even when the truth cuts through. What 'cause it reaches you. I don't blur what I feel, I let it stand revealed. No borrowed light, no softer version, no disguise to make it heal. I don't blur what I feel, and once it lands it stays. What is true can hold its shape in the clearest kind of way. I don't blur what I feel, I don't blur what I feel. I let it stay real, I let it stay real. I don't blur what I feel, I don't blur what I feel. What is honest does not weaken when you let it be revealed. Clear enough to stay, clear enough to know. If it's real, it won't get lost in the things we never show. I have seen too many feelings turn to fog before the dawn. Too many almost honest moments, trying hard to linger on. Soft enough to sound like comfort, vague enough to drift away, leaving hearts with empty questions and no reason why they stayed. So I learned to trust the language that can stand without a veil. Not too sharp to lose its kindness, not too blurred to make it fail. There is mercy in the clear line, in the truth that doesn't sway. And if something wants to hold me, it should be clear enough to stay. I do not need a perfect phrase, I just need a steady shape. Something honest in the silence, something simple I can place. Clear enough to stay, clear enough to know. If it's real, it won't get lost in the things we never show. Clear enough to stay, clear enough to last. What is true does not need hiding to survive the aftermath. I have worn too much confusion, like a code I thought was love. Tried to call it depth and patience when it never rose enough. Every answer came in circles, every touch arrived half made, and I kept mistaking maybe for a promise that could stay. Now I listen for the quiet that still leaves the meaning whole. Not the kind that breeds uncertainty, but the kind that calms the soul. There is a difference in the feeling between what flickers and what stays, and I no longer give my heart to anything that turns to haze. I do not need a perfect phrase, I just need a steady shape. Something honest in the silence, something simple I can place. Clear enough to stay, clear enough to know. If it's real, it won't get lost in the things we never show. Clear enough to stay, clear enough to last. What is true does not need hiding to survive the aftermath. Maybe clarity is not cold, maybe it's a gentler form of saying I will not leave you lost inside a shapeless storm. Maybe love looks less like guessing and more like peace that does not chase. Maybe what is meant to hold you knows how to keep an honest face. I am not asking for perfection, not a vow without a seam, just the truth that keeps its footing when it steps into the scene. Something I can stand beside without translating every sign. Something that does not disappear the moment I call it mine. Clear enough to stay, clear enough does not weaken when it's bright. If it comes with too much shadow, if it asks me not to see, then it never had the substance to become a home for me. So I leave behind the maybe and the almost and the thin. I want something I can breathe in without wondering where it ends. Something quiet, something grounded, something plain enough to trust, clear enough to stay beside me when the glitter turns to dust. I do not need a perfect phrase, I just need a steady shape. Something honest in the silence, something simple I can play. Clear enough to stay, clear enough to stay, clear enough to know. If it's real, it won't get lost in the things we never show. Clear enough to stay, clear enough to last, enough to last. What is true does not need hiding to survive the aftermath. Clear enough to stay, clear enough to breathe. Not a maze of pretty language, not a wound I have to read. Clear enough to stay, and once you feel it, you know. Some truths do not ask for chasing, they just hold and do not go. Clear enough to stay, clear enough to know. If it's real, it won't get lost in the things we never show. Clear enough to stay, clear enough to last. What is true does not need hiding to survive, to stay. I let the truth stay simple, I let it stand on its own. I let the truth stay simple, no need to dress it up in gold. I used to add too many colors to a feeling clear and plain, trying to make it softer, trying to make it easier to take. But the more I tried to shape it, the more it drifted from the heart, till all that honest, quiet meaning started falling apart. So now I leave it closer to the way it first arrived, without a borrowed shine upon it, without a prettier disguise. There is something strong in plainness, something steady in the real. And I have learned that simple language often says the deepest things. I do not need to decorate what already knows its shape. I do not need to make it louder for it to remain. I let the truth stay simple, I let it breathe, I let it live. No extra light, no extra lines, just what it is and what it gives. I let the truth stay simple, because the clearest things I know never needed more than honesty to leave a lasting glow. I have heard too many versions of the same unfinished thing, wrapped in careful explanations till they barely meant anything. So I stopped confusing effort with the weight of what is true. Not everything made complicated carries something real in it. Sometimes one word holds enough, sometimes one pause says more. Sometimes what is clean and certain opens up the deepest door. I do not need to build a story around a feeling standing still. I can trust a quiet sentence to say exactly what it will. I do not need to decorate what already knows its shape. I do not need to make it louder for it to remain. I let the truth stay simple, I let it breathe, I let it live. No extra light, no extra lines, just what it is and what it gives. I let the truth stay simple, because the clearest things I know never needed more than honesty to leave a lasting glow. Maybe truth is never meant to sparkle, just to hold attention. Maybe love looks less like fire and more like calm intention. Maybe what is worth believing does not beg to be adored. Maybe what is truly solid does not need a second form. I have grown to trust the plainness of a thing that stays the same, without the pressure to become a brighter or more polished name. There is peace in not performing, there is grace in staying clear, and there is freedom in not hiding what was always simple here. Let it stay, let it breathe, let it mean what it means. No extra, no disguise, no borrow, kinda like keep it clear, keep it true. Let it land without proof. Simple things, simple ways, still remain, still stay. Now I move with gentler language, but I do not blur the line. I do not fear the quieter version of the things that live inside. I have learned the strongest meaning does not need a crowded frame. It can stand there in the open and still never lose its shape. So if my heart comes to you plainly, do not call it less than deep. I am bringing you the truest part, the one I chose to keep. Not polished into something easier, not turned into display. Just the truth in its own stillness, as simple as the day. I do not need to decorate what already knows its shape. I do not need to make it louder for it to remain. I let the truth stay simple, I let it breathe, I let it live. No extra light, no extra lines, just what it is and what it gives. I let the truth stay simple, because the clearest things I know never needed more than honesty to leave a lasting glow. I let the truth stay simple. No smoke, no silver thread, just the heart of what was always there, with nothing else instead. I let the truth stay simple, and that is how I know what is real does not grow weaker when you let it show. I let the truth stay simple, I let the truth stay simple. No need to dress it up in gold, no need to dress it up in gold. I let the truth stay simple, I let the truth stay simple. Just what it is and what it gives, just what it is and what it gives. I mean it more in silence than I ever could out loud. I mean it more in silence, when the room forgets the crowd. I have said too many things before that sounded smaller in the air, like the heart became a lighter shape the moment it was there. Some feelings lose their edges when they're pushed into a line, so I let them rest unspoken where they still feel true inside. There is something in the stillness that can hold what words can't keep, a kind of deeper understanding that arrives without a speech. I don't need to raise the feeling just to make it more alive. Sometimes the truest parts of me are the ones I leave behind. Not every kind of meaning wants a stage or wants a name. Some truths stay more honest when they do not have to explain. I mean it more in silence than I ever could out loud. I mean it more in silence, when the room forgets the crowd. I mean it more in silence, in the way I stay, in the way I don't move. What is real does not get louder just because it's spoken to you. I have watched how easy language can polish something till it fades, turn a living, breathing feeling into something overmade. So I do not chase expression just to prove that something's there. I have learned that quiet carries its own kind of faithful care. You can hear it in the pause and in the breath before I leave, in the little ways I linger in the calm beneath my sleep. Not everything I offer needs to arrive in perfect form. Some of what I mean the deepest still comes through, quiet and warm. Not every kind of meaning wants a stage or wants a name. Some truths stay more honest when they do not have to explain. I mean it more in silence than I ever could out loud. I mean it more in silence when the room forgets the crowd. I mean it more in silence, in the way I stay, in the way I don't move. What is real does not get louder just because it's spoken to you. Maybe love is not always the part that knows the perfect line. Maybe care is in the patience, in the way it gives you time. Maybe truth is not a chorus, maybe truth is just a light that remains when all the talking has dissolved into the night. I am not hiding in the silence, I am not afraid to say. I just know some deeper meanings do not travel best that way. They arrive in steady presence, in the softest kind of proof. Like a hand that doesn't tighten, still you know it's holding you. I mean it more in silence, more in stillness, more in calm. No noise, no rush, no need for more. I mean it when I stay, when I listen, when I wait. Some things speak best without a name. Now I trust the softer language of a heart that doesn't force. I trust the truth that stays collected without changing its course. I do not need to build a story around every little sign. I can let the feeling breathe and know it still is mine. So if I stand there quiet, do not call it less than real. I may be saying something deeper than 100 polished phrases will, because what matters most within me does not beg to be displayed. It means more in the silence where it never has to fade. Not every kind of meaning wants a stage or wants a name. Some truths stay more honest when they do not have to explain. I mean it more in silence than I ever could out loud. I mean it more in silence when the room forgets the crowd. I mean it more in silence, in the way I stay, in the way I don't move. What is real does not get louder just because it's spoken to you. I mean it more in silence, in the pause that holds its ground, in the quiet kind of presence that never needs to shout. I mean it more in silence, and once you feel it, you know. Some truths live their deepest life in the places words don't go. I mean it more in silence, I mean it more in silence than I ever could out loud when the room forgets the crowd. I mean it more in silence, I mean it more in silence. Some things stay the deepest when they never leave the soul. Blue hour cafe dreams stay with me in between. Blue hour cafe dreams, nothing's ever what it seems. Evening settles on the glass, soft light shimmer as cars pass. Coffee breathing in the air, quiet magic everywhere. Sky is fading into blue, golden lamps and thoughts of you. In this corner, calm and slow, time forgets where it should go. No need to chase the night ahead, let the sea the swim. Blue hour cafe dreams, stay with me in between. Blue hour cafe dreams, nothing's ever what it seems. Blue hour cafe dreams, soft grooves rolling through the steam. Hold this feeling, let it lean like a half-remembered scene. Window shadow, silver rain, neon resting on the pane. Spoons and porcelain softly ring like they know a secret swing. You look up and smile so low, like the dusk already knows that this room could be a song, and I could stay here all night long. No hard endings, no goodbyes, only blue and amber skies. Only this warm undertone turning quiet into home. Blue hour cafe dreams, stay with me in between. Blue hour cafe dreams, nothing's ever what it seems. Blue hour cafe dreams, soft grooves rolling through the steam. Hold this feeling, let it lean like a half-remembered scene. Maybe pieces in the pause, in the hush between the chords. Maybe love is something small like that trembles on the wall. Maybe all we really need is a slow bass and a backbeat and a table by the glass to watch the day and evening pass. Ooh, blue hour cafe dreams, floating through the fading scene. Let the whole world blur and breathe. Ooh, keep me in this in between. Blue hour cafe dreams, ooh, honey light navy beams. Every little note feels deep, ooh, like the dusk was made for me. Night is leaning closer now, still the room stays soft somehow. Outside all the streets still shine, inside all your warmth is mine. Nothing loud and nothing fast, just a mood I hope will last. And the way you say my name makes the blue hour burn like flame. If the daylight disappears, still this feeling lingers here, like a record spinning true, keeping all its light and blue. Blue hour cafe dreams, stay with me and in between. Blue hour cafe dreams, nothing's ever what it seems. Blue hour cafe dreams, soft grooves rolling through the steam. Hold this feeling, let it lean like a half-remembered scene. Blue hour cafe dream, hearts awake in tender streams. One more cup before the night turns this blue to deeper light. Blue hour cafe dream, soft as smoke and velvet cream. Blue hour cafe dreams, you make twilight feel serene. Blue hour cafe dreams, let it drift and let it sing. Blue hour cafe dreams, stay with me and in between. Late afternoon in Soho, don't let this feeling go. Late afternoon in Soho, everything is moving slow. Sunlight leaning down the street, old brick walls and tired heat. Coffee cooling by your hand like we never planned a plan. Passing footsteps, distant horns, golden dust on jackets worn. Storefront shadows, open doors, little songs from record stores. No need to run, no place to be, just this hour, you and me. In the glow of quiet gold, the city softens, loses hold. Late afternoon Soho. Don't let this feeling go. Late afternoon in Soho. Everything is moving slow. Late afternoon in Soho. Warm light spilling from below. Stay with me and take it low, like the day still wants to glow. Window seats and paper bags, soft grooves playing in the back, silver spoons in gentle steam. Everything feels like a dream. Your reflection in the glass blends with people walking past, and the way you say my name makes the whole street sound the same. No goodbyes and no fast lane, only sun and passing rain. Only this soft undertow of late afternoon in Soho. Late afternoon in Soho. Don't let this feeling go. Late afternoon in Soho. Everything is moving slow. Late afternoon in Soho. Warm light spilling from below. Stay with me and take it low, like the day still wants to glow. Maybe pieces in between, not too bright and not unseen. Maybe love is half a smile that can make a day worthwhile. Maybe all we really need is a warm cup and a backbeat, and a little room to breathe before the evening starts to leave. Late afternoon in Soho. Honey light and soft shadow. Ooh, let the whole street blur and flow. I could stay inside this glow. Late afternoon in Soho. Low drums and windows go. Ooh, every little thing feels close, like the world already knows. Now the sky turns pale and blue, evening slowly coming through. Still the corners hold the sun, like the day is not yet done. Street lamps waiting for their turn, while the last few rays still burn. And the way you lean on me feels like where I'm meant to be. If the light begins to fade, still this mood is gonna stay. In the hush and amber tone, I don't wanna walk alone. Late afternoon in Soho. Don't let this feeling go. Late afternoon in Soho. Everything is moving slow. Late afternoon in Soho. Warm light spilling from below. Stay with me and take it low, like the day still wants to glow. Late afternoon in Soho. Hearts in tune and breathing slow. One more street and one more show. One more hour before we go. Late afternoon in Soho. Softest cream and vinyl smoke. Late afternoon in Soho. You made the whole day feel like home. Late afternoon in Soho. Let the golden record roll. Late afternoon in Soho. Don't let this feeling go. Maple sidewalk swing. Maple skies above the avenue. Soft gold light falling over you. Late day air and a slow jazz beat turns the whole block warm and sweet. Coffee steam from a paper cup. You look once and the sun stays up. One small smile and the street feels new, like the day was made for me and you. And I can feel it start, warm and low, like a drum in my heart. Maple skies and sidewalk swing. Soft glow, sweet talk, everything. Maple skies and sidewalk swing. You make the whole world lean in. Maple skies and sidewalk swing. Warm hands, slow steps, no hurry. Maple skies and sidewalk swing. Stay in this groove with me. Storefront glass with the sunset glow. People pass, but we move slow. Your coat catches the amber light and makes the whole dusk feel right. No loud scene and no heavy rush, just your voice in the evening hush. Every shadow falls in tune, like the city learned a softer mood. And I can hear it clear, sweet and close when you pull me near. Maple skies and sidewalk swing, soft glow, sweet talk, everything. Maple skies and sidewalk swing, you make the whole world lean in. Maple skies and sidewalk swing, warm hands, slow steps, no hurry. Maple skies and sidewalk swing, stay in this groove with me. Maple skies, sidewalk swing, stay close, don't leave. Nothing wild and nothing fast, just the kind of feeling built to last. Pavement gold and a quiet grin make the whole night soften. And your shadow moves right next to mine, like a low blue note in perfect time. Never knew a street could bloom till your rhythm filled the room. And I just want this view, late sun gold and a walk with you. Maple skies and sidewalk swing, soft glow, sweet talk, everything. Maple skies and sidewalk swing, you make the whole world lean in. Maple skies and sidewalk swing, warm hands, slow steps, no hurry. Maple skies and sidewalk swing, stay in this groove with me. Maybe love looks like this, a city walk, a twilight kiss. Maybe love sounds this way, low and warm at end of day. Maybe all I need right now is your laugh and the sunset glow, and the way you move so easy, like the whole world wants to keep me. Gold light, cool air, your hand right there. Low drum, street heat, one road, one beat. Maple skies and sidewalk swing, soft glow, sweet talk, everything. Maple skies and sidewalk swing, you make the whole world lean in. Maple skies and sidewalk swing, warm hands, slow steps, no hurry. Maple skies and sidewalk swing, stay in this groove with me. Maple skies and sidewalk swing, stay till the dusk gets dreamy. Maple skies and sidewalk swing, you